So the next segment is a small piece of community dialogue, and it requires participation by everyone. And you all can discuss this in your seats within your tables. And the question pretty much pertains to humanitarian aid, cutting off the chronic dependency. What do you think are some of the strategies that Somalis can utilize in 2020 for your vision in 2020 on how Somalis can cut off their chronic dependency to foreign aid? What are some strategies? How do you propose this could happen? So you can talk this within your individual tables, and one person can represent for that table at the end. Thank you.
Most developing countries are dependent on those aid that come from outside. So that's really the topic, and we don't have time for much to cover this, but please let's try to be, inshallah, concise and do our best to figure out what can we do and how can we overcome from this aid that we receive every year. And also before also we conclude, I need to emphasize also a point that I made today, or I think yesterday, which is really Somali Youth Diaspora Conference is not just for talking and talking and talking. It's an opportunity that we can figure out those young people who are capable of making a difference. So that's really, it's kind of networking that we are trying to target and get those who are capable of doing something for the country, whether it's here in the diaspora or whether it's inside back home. So please don't assume this that Somali Youth Diaspora Conference are just talking and talking and talking and doing nothing. That's not the case. And if you think that way, please, I ask you to think again and do your best to figure out and have that conviction in your life, in your heart, that Somali Youth Diaspora Conference is not something that we is something that we can inshallah get inshallah people, young people who are capable of doing something for our country inshallah, and also for the community that we have in here in the diaspora inshallah. So please make sure that you can come up with your own solutions for this issue, and I want every table to do their work inshallah ta'ala. Please let's be quick. We don't have much time. Please be quick inshallah ta'ala. If I can get maybe every table, maybe one person to come to the inshallah this board and put the idea that they have for cutting this chronic dependence that we have in our country. So please make sure every table should maybe appoint one person to be there inshallah. Jazakumullah khair. Because that's a local language. So and everybody is free also to speak Somali. So we're not saying that only English. So if you can speak Somali, that's fine. But when we speak English, we are talking to the local kids, local young Somali community. So please keep that also in mind, so that we are addressing to our community, our diaspora youngsters who were born here or maybe grew up here, so that they are the ones who can relate to who we can relate to them inshallah ta'ala. So that's really the point of speaking English also inshallah. Jazakumullah khairan. So but also you have the freedom to speak your own language, your mother language, and also we can also speak our mother language at home. It's very important that also every parent should do their work at home to speak the mother language at home, so that the culture and the identity will be also kept alive inshallah. So please, these are also very important points that we should make and keep in mind inshallah. So now I will call the people for the play and the riwayat that we have inshallah. So please, now is your time inshallah. Jazakumullah khair.